Check it, it's your boy Angelo Savage, man. We back with some more videos. In this video, I just wanted to give the spotlight on the people out here that's spewing all this hatred. You know what I'm saying? I'm not for it. I'm definitely not for the hatred. And this is for the recent Charlie Kirk was shot and killed instantly. It ain't even been a day. It's damn near today, man. Make it a day. They already posting videos the day that he died, like immediately, saying how they don't like him, how he should have died. And I just wanted to play a couple TikToks because I don't really be on TikTok. I'm actually really against TikTok because I feel like it fuels ignorance in a way, and anybody can say whatever they want. That's why I don't get on TikTok, because anybody can misquote things. They can chop things up and make it sound out of context and have that person and just for their own views. So one reason I stay off of TikTok is for the misinformation, and anybody can have an opinion and then they'll push it. So people are getting TikTok famous, and then now they thinking they real celebrities for real. That being said, let's start off with this young lady right here with her non-sense thoughts. Let's see what she has to say.
I made a video talking about how I'm a little more than pleased that Charlie Kirk is no longer with us. And somebody who I guess is following me on Instagram said, I expected better from you. Why are you making fun of death? I don't know why they would ever say something like that. The silly bitch. But outside of that, I'm pretty sure there are going to be many more people like that coming to my page, telling me that they're disappointed in me for making light of somebody who died. And I just want to let you know, the person that I'm talking about, Charlie Kirk, has spent the majority of his career calling George Floyd, somebody who was notoriously murdered on camera, a fucking scumbag. So before you tell me anything about how I need to respect the dead, suck my dick first. Somebody also said that I need to take in mind that God will be judging us. The person who really needs to be worried about God judging them is the person who's about to meet him. That's Charlie Kirk.
Oh,
The one who just got shot in the
stupid
neck.
ass.
Remember? Yeah, him, not me. I made a video.
I feel like for that one, she's reaching first off, right? And she feel like she funny, but she not. She really ignorant as fuck with that caked on makeup for everything. I bet if she took it out, she's a whole nother person. Anyway, that's besides the point. It's like y'all trying to compare somebody that died from the hands of the police to a guy that died just spilling out his opinion. That's why I don't understand that concept. It's like those are two different situations. You know what I'm saying? How do you compare somebody that has the power to enforce versus a person that just has an opinion and he's just an online talker? You know what I'm saying? And he just has an opinion about his views, how he thinks the world should be on conservative values. But like I said, you can't say nothing that's the truth because people don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that immigration's a problem. They don't want to hear that black people are committing 55% of the crime, even though they are only 13% of the population. You know, shit like that. You tell a motherfucker that, they instantly start blowing up and thinking that, you know, you want to die. They want to kill you. So her spilling this information, those people, maybe in life they'll change their opinion. It don't really matter, to be honest, because people flip-flop based on what they understand. They'll see a video and tomorrow they have another opinion. So this lady's kind of lost anyway, so she's a lost cause. Next.
Fred Hampton had a family. Emmett Till had a family. George Stanley had a family. Trayvon Martin had a family. I can go on and on. But you see the difference between them and what happened to Charlie Kirk? He's a white Christian male living in America. Literally the golden boy for the entire world. They want you to feel bad for that. Now, don't get me wrong. Just as a human being, bro, seeing that video, like, I ain't gonna lie, it ruined my day. But I had to come back to terms like, damn, man, that was really nothing. So many of my ancestors got strung up on trees, burned alive, body parts pulled off, eaten alive.
Right.
Then kids had to go on without their fathers, you know, the spouses. Like, man, hey.
Look, I understand that part. But we're talking about Fred Hampton, Emmett Till, Trayvon Martin. This is all more than 10 years ago. Actually, Trayvon Martin is more than 10 years ago. Anybody after that was like 30, 40 years ago. So we talking about the past. This nigga's going to end up next talking about slavery and compare that to Charlie Kirk. Like, what slavery got to do with him? You know what I'm saying? He 5 generations, 7, 8 generations later. He don't know none about none of that. He just know that he is in his position right now, and this is how he feels. This is how a lot of other people feel. You know, so, but someone like this, and I hate for it to be a black man because they be saying the most ignorant shit, and not all black people, But this one is just ignorant. Like, what the fuck? Yes, he had a family. His family had nothing to do with that. All those people that got killed didn't get killed in front of their people. Fred Hampton, yes, but that was the feds. That's the government. Charlie Kirk ain't got shit to do with the government. He just is a political commentator. He has no power, no pull. He's just a persuader of the public. That's it. He doesn't have any sway to do anything political. He can't enforce any laws. He's just a commentator. That's it. But y'all taking it farther than that. Like, oh, he had a family. Not only did he have a family, his family in the 21st century, 2025, by the way, may I add, because this nigga's adding dates 100 years in the past, talking about some shit that happened a very long time ago when times were completely different versus yesterday, 2025. You know what I'm saying? So you can't compare that. Those are different time periods. When Trayvon Martin died, nigga, gay marriage wasn't even a thing. You get what I'm saying? So like you comparing apples to oranges. And on top of this, that person's not even a celebrity. That was a random guy that killed the black dude. That's race and this has nothing to do with nothing. This just has to do with his political views. So to compare him to, oh, he had a family, fuck. He had a family sitting right there supporting him while he's talking to these college students. Didn't expect nothing to happen for a college angry liberal to come out and be like, well, I don't like your views on trans and homosexuals. Okay, cool. Walk away. No, I can't take that. I need to end him. That's the difference, bro. And he had a family. Yes, his family, not only did he have a family, he had Christian morals and values, and he made that known, and he stood on business. And then, not only that, his family stood right there that day and seen him get killed right in front of their face. And y'all trying to compare him to mass killings that ancestors of 3, 4, 5 generations did. And then you taking the great-great-grandson and trying to compare him to his great-great-great-grand ancestors, possibly. You're probably not even related to them, for real. Probably really from an immigration standpoint. You know what I'm saying? But these people don't understand that. That's talking sense to people that don't talk sense, right? I got this guy right here. I think he's a little bit more cynical. He's a little bit more knowledgeable. Hopefully, I ain't even go through it all the way. Let's go.
Hey, that situation with Charlie Kirk that just happened, that's how a lot of people feel about people who stand on truth.
Facts.
On people who speak the truth and who walk in truth. They want to see you dead, you know?
Facts.
Especially if you really walking in it, you know? Because you got to think, man, they did the same thing to Jesus Christ. All he did was come on this earth, be perfect, not sin one time,
Can't be
not
perfect,
have
nah.
one bad thought, not mistreating nobody ever in his life. And he died. And what he get in return for that? Death. That's all he got in return for that was death.
Because niggas hated him. They hated him because he was coming in there, healing shit up, didn't sin, was a perfect individual. And when somebody's doing so much great in life, people see you and they see, oh man, why am I not doing that? No, you're not doing that because you're lazy. You're not doing that because you're not destined to do it. You're not doing that because you have no purpose in life. So let's kill the person that has a purpose because I don't have a purpose. Right? You think these mass shooters and shit got a purpose in life? Or they just lost all hope and they said, fuck it, I'm just going to go out with a bang because they just gave up versus putting their self-effort and putting towards life. You can't spill this type of freedom of thought. You know what I'm saying? It's freedom of speech. He exercised his First Amendment right in the United States. It's his freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom of religion. And then y'all trying to compare his Second Amendment right that was given by the founding fathers of our country, saying he was for he wasn't for gun control because it was given by the Constitution. Just like as important as the First Amendment is as important as the Second Amendment is to protect the First Amendment. Oh, he died because he didn't want to put regulations on guns. What are y'all talking about? He can't control that. That's his opinion, but he still can't control it because it's the Second Amendment of the country. Literally the Second Amendment. It's literally the second most important next to the first one. The only reason you can do the First Amendment of freedom of speech is because you have weapons to protect you to do that. But y'all think of a different way. Oh, let's take away the Second Amendment. Come on, we might as well take away freedom of press, freedom of religion too. While you at it, y'all goofies. Man can't even be free no more.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because it's like nobody want the truth no more. It's
Facts.
like anything that go against their feelings or don't align up with their
Facts.
feelings, they want to ridicule you,
They
or
want to debt you.
persecute you, or crucify you.
Facts.
You heard me? They want to go against you. They want to blackball you, or they want to kill you. You know, everybody live off feelings. They don't walk in truth. They walk by their feelings.
Right.
Nobody use logical thinking. Nobody use, you know what I'm saying, good judgment anymore. Everybody go off feelings, you heard?
And that's the problem. I think that's what Charlie Kirk was getting at in a way, is that if you identify as a girl, but we both know that you were born a male, I have to lie to you to respect you, but I don't know you. So out of respect, I must lie to myself and lie to you just to make you feel good. So that means I have to lie to everyone else around me to make you feel good. So I have to tell my son that you're a girl too. I also got to tell my nephews you're a girl too. When it's evident, you got a Adam's apple, you got you got what I'm saying? You got a Johnson, all that, right? And I feel like that's another part of that they was hating about Charlie. They hating on Charlie because he was spilling the real shit. Oh, you're gonna disrespect me by not respecting my designated gender that I had chose for myself? I'm confused, sir. I'm confused. You're confusing me. I'm so confused. You want me to lie to you, which means I got a lot of me. And I feel like that's the thing. I feel like he really, I'm be honest. I'm gonna feel like Charlie. I'm be honest. Can I be honest? Look, let me open it, man. I'm be honest, G. I feel like Charlie Kirk died, bro, because he was talking about the transgender shit. It ain't had nothing to do with nothing else, G. Facts. It had nothing to do with nothing else. Gun control and the trans shit. That's it. And he said it all in one sentence and got popped right with it. You thought he wasn't listening when they popped him, bro? It could have been popped him. They didn't want to pop him when he's spilling that Christian shit, for real, because they know that would have looked real bad. Immediately, you wait till he starts talking about the trans shit. I wouldn't be surprised if one of y'all set the whole play up and made him ask the question so then he can talk about it so he can get popped. Facts. Look, it don't even matter. End of the day, I'm not going to lie to me to make you happy. I don't give a fuck if it disrespects you. If black people doing wrong and I'm in my community, I'm going to tell black people they doing wrong. I'm supposed to tippy-toe around you because I don't want to offend you. Fuck your feelings. Facts. Fuck your feelings. If black people, and I'm black too, if black people doing wrong, I'm going to tell black people they're doing wrong. I'm not going to sugarcoat stuff because you're the brother. I don't give a damn about none of that. If I see that y'all making my image look bad as a black person, I'm going to tell you that you fucking up and you look wrong. When you step out of the black culture, G, facts, when you in Chicago and you come to the burbs and you start seeing them Asians, the Indians, bro, the non-city Mexicans, bro, and the non-city white people are out in the burbs and they functioning like this, clockwork, getting money. You be like, damn, I seen a different side of how it runs. Why is my community not doing it? That's how I think immediately. Like, why is niggas not doing this? We instantly start, oh, I don't want to be that way. Yeah, we cool. We got swag. Everybody want to be like us, but nobody really wants to be like us. You get what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Let's continue. See what else hatred is up in this street. Actually, I think these are actually really better ones. Let me see the opinion of this lady.
Somebody please tell me why we are on this app celebrating the death of someone, anyone at all.
Because you're the devil.
I never agreed with Charlie Kirk, but I have enough love in my spirit to know nobody deserves to be shot in the neck over their views. Like, if you're on this app celebrating, I highly suggest you take a long, hard look in the mirror and ask yourself what the hell is wrong with you, because you're legit weird. Like, weird.
They've been weird, man. The death of they acting like the death of an individual is not a sacred thing. The life of an individual is a sacred thing. That is an energy source that was only created by the form of birth. You hear what I'm saying here? Energy is no other. It's only transfer. It's never destroyed. So you just kind of just put that spirit in there. That's it, man. That boy is up in heaven though, for sure. But y'all tweaking.
This video is probably going to get taken out, but I don't give a fuck. The fact that it's 2025 and you guys are still resorting to violence when you disagree with someone is fucking weird to me. Charlie Kirk was shot in the neck at 31 years old and pronounced dead. He leaves behind a wife and 2 kids, 2 young kids. All because what? His beliefs?
Facts.
So what? No 2 people think the same. No 2 people will agree on everything. Does that give us a right to take each other's lives? Because if that's the case, the whole world is against each other. Couldn't handle him on an intellectual level, so you resorted to challenging him with a gun.
Facts.
Crazy. And that's...
Look, I was just explaining that in my former video I just posted. Y'all couldn't handle him on an intellectual level when it comes to conversation, so you resort to killing him. You feel so inferior to him that you have to take him out because you don't want to join him. You ever heard the saying, if you can't beat him, join him? They don't want to join him because of his views, so they take him out because they can't argue with him. They don't have any logical explanation to explain why this happens, why we should not have original, traditional, conservative views. It's really hard to dispute. It's really hard. When you tell somebody we should have a nuclear family and it should be man and women and they're trans and they're free-spirited, bro, they don't understand logic. That logic is going in one ear and out the other. Why would they understand that? It's just against their views, their morals. They don't believe that shit. So in my video, like I said, y'all just inferior to the intellectual conversation. You ain't got to sound intellectually smart. Just break it down in common sense. They couldn't do that. So they took him out. Weak-minded. Play this last one, we out. Let's get it.
Mr. Democrat, all I have to say is the Charlie Kirk shooting just proves that we are the worst, man. My party is the fucking worst. I got people celebrating, hoping that he dies. Are we fucking for real right now? Where's the empathy? Where's the respect, man? It's disgusting. It's disgusting, truly. And the fact of the matter is this: he was a father, and whether or not I agree with his political opinions, all he truly wanted to do at the core was see this country be the best. And I can fucking respect that. And to see people just be blatantly disgusting, man, we're the worst, man. We're horrible.
I'm glad that he can at least acknowledge. I'm glad he can at least acknowledge something so simple. You are the worst. Not you specifically, but the party that you represent. I know there's liberals in this country. Yes, you have certain values, and you should have those values. That's okay. You know, if you like immigration, you got family, there's certain type of personal aspects that allow you to understand it. I understand that. But I'm not going to kill you over it. Cool. I got hella liberal friends that got these views, and I don't fuck with those views, but I'm not going to hurt them or harm them or even talk bad about them like that. But at the same time, y'all, it's becoming from the party of like peace and freedom they claim to the party of threats and murder. And if you not down with the get down, then you one of them, right? One of us, one of the conservative Republicans. Just because you have regular views, how do you kill somebody because they have regular American-based views that the world was originally founded on and how it is now? Oh, it's misogynistic, it's feministic, it's homophobic. It's everything. He's going to ruin our country. Like, bro, motherfuckers be making up terms and everything just to make them sound intellectual. Dumb as hell, don't know nothing. What's misogyny? What's the hatred of women? What's misandry? I don't know. Come on, y'all ass confused. Anyway, y'all confused, and I'm glad this guy at least can know. Like, if you a common sense individual, you know what they did was completely wrong, regardless on what side you is. That being said, the only thing that it does in this aspect is it just turns off the Democratic Party to the Democrats. So now you lose more people trying to do that. You think people see? Look, I feel like people when Trump got shot, since he didn't die, they didn't take it as serious. They're like, oh well, he didn't die, so we're just gonna let it be. I'm gonna be honest. I think Trump almost getting shot is what probably pushed him over the edge. Like, nah, we can't go. Y'all just try to take this man out because y'all knew the threat was there. Y'all knew that he was going to become the president, so y'all tried to take him out. And it was a young punk, of course, a white man. So all this black people getting on there trying to shame his name. Whole time was a white man. So Why y'all comparing black, like white men or attacking black people when the whole time a white dude killed them? Y'all acting like a black dude killed them and this is y'all revenge. Like y'all tweaking. Like and at the end of the day, like I said, Charlie Kirk, a great guy. Like I can read a guy and just like based on his interview, like give me 2 minutes of listening to somebody, I could tell you, I can sum him up. If he's a good guy or not a good guy. If he's a genuine person, if he has certain morals, he had Christian morals. That's all and I'm not really that religious. I just like the fact that this guy stood for America. He's like the American. He wants America to do better. He stands up for American morals. He doesn't want our lifestyle and our youth to be degenerated by this propaganda that's being taught to our children in third grade. Oh, you can be anything you want to. If you feel like it, you're there. You're almost there. No, I don't believe that. I firmly don't. You ask me, as a mental illness, and you need to be checked. But hey, that's me. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this conversation. A lot of hatred going on right now about the Charlie Kirk thing, man. I just dislike it. I'm gonna do another video because there's so much of this shit going on, and it's like I'm only posting these videos so y'all can understand that this hatred does exist. And since it does exist, you guys need to watch your back. But this is not going to scare anybody away. This is just going to make people more bold. They want people to try it because that party is, as of now, it seems like the Republican Party, Conservative Party is the party of peace. Yep. Party of peace, bro. They just want their values back. They just want their land back. They want the price to go. They want everybody to be happy. While the demos want to give free money away. They want violence. They want no police. They want to give away free money that want to tax more. Come on, bro. Literally, that's exactly what's being portrayed right now. Literally, bro. That's the reason I had to vote for Trump, bro. I had no choice. I knew what was going on. You can lie to someone else, but you can't lie to yourself, bro. And that's the end. And that's how I think of it. You can lie to somebody else, but you can never lie to yourself. If it's wrong, it's wrong, and you need to let it know that it's wrong, and nobody deserves this ever. It's your boy Angelo Savage. Tell me what y'all think in the comments section. Don't forget to like the video for the YouTube algorithm. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe. It's your boy, Angelo Savage. Peace.